Tensions between Pakistan and India continue to escalate following the April 22 attack in Pahalgam, Indian illegally occupied Kashmir, which killed 26 people, mostly tourists. While India has hinted at cross-border links without evidence, Pakistan has denied involvement and called for a neutral investigation. In response to India's actions, Pakistan's Foreign Office has announced that it will formally brief the United Nations Security Council. The briefing will address India's aggressive posture, provocative statements, and its unilateral suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty. Foreign Minister 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐫𝐢 has directed Ambassador Asim Iftikhar to take immediate steps to convene the meeting. Meanwhile, Pakistan's military spokesperson Lieutenant General Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry and Federal Information Minister Ataullah Tahir are scheduled to brief the top leadership of all political parties on national security, defense preparedness, and ongoing diplomatic efforts. State media termed the meeting a symbol of national unity and consensus. However, PTI has opted out of the briefing, calling it a one-sided move. The party said no real effort was made to build national consensus or include its founder Imran Khan. As tensions escalate, India has cancelled Pakistani visas, suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, and hinted at airstrikes. Pakistan has responded with tit-for-tat actions and successfully tested an upgraded version of its Abdali missile, now with a 450-kilometer range. The army has warned of a swift and decisive response to any Indian misadventure. To prepare for possible conflict, Azad Jammu and Kashmir is stockpiling weed in forward areas and relocating depots to safer zones. On the diplomatic front, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is expected to visit Pakistan tomorrow, according to Iranian media, to discuss regional developments. Malaysia and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation have urged restraint and dialogue. The OIC reaffirmed its support for the Kashmir issue, calling it central to peace in the region. In a separate development, India has blocked PPP chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari's X account. The PPP condemned the move, calling it undemocratic and an attempt to silence dissent. Senator Shahid Rahman added that censorship cannot hide the truth. The Israeli military claims it carried out over 100 airstrikes across Gaza over the weekend. According to a report cited by Al Jazeera, the Air Force targeted what it described as terror targets, including tunnels, underground infrastructure, and military structures. Israeli troops operating in northern Gaza reportedly located and dismantled Hamas infrastructure, both above and below ground. In southern Gaza, operations continued in Rafah and along what is being called the Morag corridor. The military said its forces discovered and dismantled Hamas weapons during their activities and struck infrastructure from both the air and the ground. Meanwhile, Air India has suspended its flights to Tel Aviv until May 6th. The decision comes after a missile attack on Israel's main international airport. In a statement, the airline said our operations to and from Tel Aviv will remain suspended with immediate effect till May 6, 2025 to ensure the safety of our customers and staff. These flight suspension follows a missile strike claimed by Yemen's Houthi group. According to Al Jazeera, Houthi spokesman Yahya Sari stated that the group launched a hypersonic ballistic missile targeting Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv. The statement posted on Telegram claimed the missile successfully hit its target and advised international airlines to avoid what it called the unsafe airport. The Houthis said the attack was carried out in support of the Palestinian people and in response to what they described as Israel's crime of genocide in Gaza. A Russian overnight drone attack on Ukraine's capital Kyiv injured at least 11 people, including 2 children. According to Ukrainian officials, falling debris from destroyed drones ignited fires in residential buildings across Kyiv's Obolonsky and Svetoshinsky districts. Ukraine's emergency service reported that 76 firefighters were deployed to extinguish the blazes, including a smaller fire in the central Shevchenkivsky district. Several cars were also set on fire by falling drone debris. Reuters witnesses described hearing multiple explosions, likely from air defense systems. The Ukrainian military stated that its air defense units shot down 69 out of 165 drones launched by Russia overnight. There has been no immediate comment from Moscow on the attack. In response, President Volodymyr Zelensky reiterated his call for a real ceasefire lasting at least a month. This follows Russian President Vladimir Putin's declaration of a 3-day ceasefire from May 8 to 10, marking the 80th anniversary of the Soviet victory in World War II.